Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Okay, it's the Viper 4567 here with my review of WWE Money in the Bank 2014. This was in the Time Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Overall, the pay-per-view was pretty decent. I'm not happy with the result of the main event, as I'm going to go on to that. When I talk about the main event, I'm absolutely disgusted the fact that John Cena has won the WWE World Heavyweight title. And I'm pretty fucking pissed off, because I say, this is now his 15th title reign in 10 years, because he obviously first won the title at WrestleMania 21. So, you think for the last 10 years we've been force-feeded this cunt. At first, I liked John Cena when he was doing the Thugonomics, and even up to about, I think it was up to about 06, I got fed up with him, to be quite honest. He came into this, like, oh, I'm Mr. PG and all this bollocks. But what made me laugh, John Cena came in at a time wrestling was still kind of in the Attitude Era a little bit, because he came in 02. But fair enough, we've had Hulk Hogan and all that, but Hulk Hogan, I wasn't brought up in the Hulk Hogan era, because by the time I started liking wrestling, Hulk Hogan was kind of out a bit. It was coming towards the likes of Rock and Austin and all that kind of crap, basically. But no, just the fact is, John Cena has just been force-fed. Fair enough, the kids love him and all that, that's great and all, but at the end of the day, the adults are the ones that bring those kids to the events. So at the end of the day, I am sick, and plus, I'm sick of John Cena kissing McMahon's ass, basically. He's fucking, all he seems to fucking do is kiss ass. That's 15, yeah, fair enough, he's probably going to lose the title at SummerSlam to Brock Lesnar, or whoever he's going to. But what is the point of, his last, 11 title reigns have gone less than a couple of months, and his first 3 altogether only went over 2 years. So, it's just, I just don't get it. I'm sick and tired of John Cena. I even said it on my prediction, he probably will win it, but I said to myself, and I kind of saw a lot of stuff. I didn't go on Facebook at all to any of the wrestling forums that I'm on. I stayed away, because if I knew the result, I wouldn't have watched the pay-per-view at all. But so yeah, so it pisses me off the fact that John Cena is again being the World Heavyweight Champion. There's plenty of other. If Randy Orton won it, yes, I still would have been pissed off. But at the end, I can handle Orton. I don't know. I just don't know why. I'm not a big fan of Orton anymore. But or even if fucking do you know what? If Del Rio or Sheamus won it, I wouldn't have given a shit. Because at least at the end of the day, they're not being. Between Del Rio and Sheamus, I think they've only won the title 6 times. So, I'm sick of WWE. So come on, we'll get on with this now before I have a big massive rant about it. The Usos defeat the Wyatt family to retain the tag team titles. Good match, I must say, really good match. Surprised the Usos won. I thought the Wyatt family would win that one, but obviously they don't have enough faith, obviously, in the Wyatt family, don't they? So, give it 3 stars. It was a good match, crossbody from Uso, from I think it was Jay on Harper, then a drop kick from Harper, and then a nice uppercut, nice kick then from Jimmy on Rowan. Jay then with a drop kick. Jay then on the bar does kind of like a Superman punch onto Rowan. Jay then with a crossbody on the top rope, that's 2. Jay on the top, and then Rowan pushes him off, and he eats the barrier basically. Harper gets 2 off Jay. Rowan misses a leg drop, lovely big move from Harper, gets 2. Rowan misses a big splash, clothesline from Jimmy on Harper, Simone dropped in on Rowan and Harper. Whisper in the wind then gets 2 for Jay on Harper. Nice super kick then from the Usos, gets 2. Jimmy then with a plancher on Rowan, another big move from Harper, and a lovely sit down powerbomb, gets 2. Then a suicide dive from Harper on both Jay and Jimmy. Rowan then goes balls first onto the ropes, double suplex, then superplex from the Usos, and a double splash gets the win for the Usos. So yeah, overall a pretty great, really good match. They gave him time actually, nearly 15 minutes. It was a really good, decent pace. There was some good stuff from the Wyatt family, especially Harper. Rowan is not really, I don't know, what would you say about Rowan really? He's not the greatest, is he? But Harper just looks amazing. The Usos done their usual stuff, which was nice. And yeah, so overall a really good match, and I'll give it 3 stars. Then we see Dean Ambrose. He wants to grab Rollins by his tie, and he's nice to beat the crap out of him. I will climb the ladder and grab the briefcase. He says either I go for case or face. Okay, I'll just do both. And he says about Triple H that he will be angry with you. Next match for the WWE Women's women's Divas title. Paige defeats Naomi in a good match, I must say. Really surprised by this match. Not surprised by Paige, but surprised by Naomi. Now, she was pretty damn decent. I've actually said before, Naomi's not a bad competitor, to be quite fair. They put on a really good match. There was one little botch, but sure, look, that's just life basically. But I gave it 2 1/4 star. Pretty good match. Really enjoyed it. I was going into this match saying, look, it'll probably be a star at most, but like it's really kind of shocked me really. Double drop kick from the both of them. They go for a nice planche then from Naomi on Paige, which you don't see many those things from Divas. Drop kick from Naomi gets 2. Crossbody and from Naomi, Paige follows 2. True for 2. Cameron just looks jealous. You know she's going to turn heel. Shame to see leg scissors from Naomi. Rear view gets 2 for Naomi. Naomi misses the split-legged moonsault thanks to Paige putting up the knees. Paige then lands Naomi face first for the win. So yeah, so a decent match. Like, I'm surprised Paige didn't win by one of her signature moves. So it was a bit weird. And then we see Renee Young talking to Christian, Alex Riley, and Booker T about the ladder matches. Christian says he would rather get hit by a ladder than being obviously tall. And I don't know what is going on with Chris. Is he injured or what? I don't know what's going on. And obviously in big WWE news, the fact that Josh Matthews has been released, which after 13 years with the business, with the company, it's a bit. It's not. I wouldn't say sad, but it's disappointing. Like, he's been there for so fucking long, and like being replaced by Renee Young. The only reason why she's there is because she's fucking good looking and she has a nice arse. That's basically typical stereotypical company basically. So yeah. Next time we get Adam Rose versus Paul Laverne. Some fucking I don't give a shit. I don't care about anything that has to do with the US or France. I don't care what he was, but like, it's this fucking Sandow. I swear to God, he's. What are you doing with this guy? Like the match itself was crap, but I give it half a star because I'm fucking generous. Adam Rose wins, and who cares really? Adam Rose needs it's the same with Rusev. Look at Rusev now. He's had 2 good matches with Big E now. He's shown that he is a badass. Rose hasn't faced anyone really, only but I think Jack Swagger. Like, I don't think he's actually really faced Jack Swagger yet, really, has he? So yeah. Now on to a good match for the World Heavyweight Title contract match. Seth Rollins defeats Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, RVD, Kofi Kingston. I think that's Kofi Kingston. Who else do we have? I think that's it. Yeah, so Seth Rollins, Jack Swagger, RVD, Dean Ambrose, Kofi Kingston, and Ziggler. Yeah, there we go. Because Bad News Barrett was supposed to be in this, but due to an injury on SmackDown, he's obviously out against Jack Swagger. So great match, really good match. 4 stars, probably slightly. I was going to give it 3.5, but I said fuck, it deserves a 4-star match. Ambrose and Rollins go out, they fight in a timekeeper's area. Kofi with a dropkick on Swagger. Boom drop from Kofi on Swagger while he was on the ladder. Ambrose pushes the ladder. Kofi then does this kind of a plancher in midair. It was fucking beautiful. Ambrose rams the head of Rollins into the ladder. Ambrose then went nice double hooked suplex onto the ladder on Rollins. Rollins then rams the ladder into Dolph and Kofi. Heel kick then from RVD on Rollins, then a big ECW chant. Rolling Thunder while Rollins was on the ladder. RVD gives Ambrose, Swagger and Ziggler a heel kick. 5-star on Swagger. Already then with a 5-star from the top up. He was going for it, but Rollins grabs onto him and then Swagger does a powerbomb. A superplex from Ambrose and Rollins from the top of the ladder. Swagger catapults Ziggler into the ladder. Swagger and a bomb while Kofi was on the ladder, which was cool. Nice DDT from Ambrose and Swagger. Ambrose then goes with train. Looks like he's dislocated his shoulder basically. And Kofi backdrops Rollins through onto a ladder. DDT then from Ziggler and Kofi. Ziggler with a super kick on Swagger. Zigzag on Kofi on the ladder. Rollins hits Ziggler with the chair, and Ambrose wails at Rollins with the chair. King, and it looks like Ambrose is about to win. Who comes out? Only Kane. He chokeslams Ambrose and gives him a tombstone and helps Rollins up to get the briefcase. So basically, there's a big screw job. So we all know probably a battleground is probably going to be Ambrose versus Rollins, which I'm looking forward to. But when kind of Rollins was up towards the entrance way, Triple H definitely came out to congratulate him. So yeah, no problem with this match whatsoever. It's nothing we haven't seen before though, really, to be honest, but still it was a good match. Better than the 2 ladder matches, and I'll give it 4 stars. Next then, Goldust and StarDust defeat Rybaxel in a decent. Okay. Not in special match. I gave it a star and 1/4. I didn't. Star and a half, I'll give it actually. Wasn't really particularly great. I've seen other people giving it 2 stars. I don't think it's worth that really. Dropkick from StarDust and then a dropkick then from Axel, I guess 2, which was nice actually. Vertical suplex from Ryback. Axe handle from StarDust. StarDust gets 2 from reverse DDT and the roll up gets the win. So straight match. And they do like something on Axel after the match, which I do not give a fuck. Then we see Fandango and Layla and Summerae talking to Boyer and Saxton, which is good for them. Next then, Rusev defeats Big E in a good match. I must say this is probably slightly better than their match, probably a payback, but like you can see Big E is getting the best out of Rusev. Like Rusev done very well in this match. Big E got a lot of offense in this match. Big USA chant starts as usual. Because they do their anti-American kind of statement basically, which is, I like. I think it's fun. Like, but then again, typical Americans, they come back and say USA. It's not like you could say other things other than fucking USA. Fuck off with your USA chants. Never. That's Americans. I have a lot of friends who are American. I do like them, but I think it's just such a. I'm not gonna go on. I'll go on a rant because I could talk about America all fucking day. Nice knee from Rusev, German suplex then from Rusev, and then a belly from Big E. Big E then with a spear through the ropes, and he landed on his head. It was fucking beautiful though, absolutely beautiful. Big E then gets him back in the ring, gets 2, lovely kick then for Rusev. He gets in the accolade, but it looks like Big E was about to get out of it, but he falls down, and he gets more pressure on, and he taps out, so couldn't escape, and he tapped out. So yeah, so overall a good match. I'll give it 2 and 1/4 star. Pretty decent. Next then, Layla defeats Summerae, and as special guest referee is Fandango, or I should say Fandango. 1/4 star, shit Divas, this is why Divas mad. 2 fucking Divas matches and 1 fucking wrestling. You just, they do this from time to time though. I think they had one there a while back. I think it was late 2013 or something. Like 1 Divas match is enough. Fair enough, that one was good, but this one made up for the fact that Divas matches should only just be 1 on every show. But kicks to the face from Layla. It's like a super kick. She gets the win. Fandango kisses Layla. Summerae starts crying, which it's good for her. So yeah. So of course, because I'm just so fucking nice. So yeah. Then we have the WWE World Heavyweight Title match, ladder match. Oh, here we go. John Cena beating Cesaro, Bray Wyatt, Kane, Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Alberto Del Rio. And in a good match, I would say. I'll give it 3 stars. I was going to give it 3.5 until John Cena won the fucking match. Now, I'll talk about the match first before I talk about John PG Cena. Double baseball slide from Cesaro and Del Rio and Kane. Wyatt throws himself at the ladder. Well, obviously, Cesaro and Del Rio had the ladder in their faces, so they go down. Wyatt plants Cena face first into a ladder. Small drop from Reigns. Sheamus then Reigns sandwich Kane with the ladder. Kane then with a chokeslam on Del Rio, and he also chokeslam Cena. Reigns hits Kane in the head with a ladder. Orton, a ladder hit off Orton, the top of Orton's head. He's busted wide open. Thanks to that. Uppercut from Cesaro and Cena. Nice kick from Del Rio and Sheamus. Splash then from Wyatt and Cesaro. Orton with a DDT on Sheamus. Sheamus then does his 10 beats of the Baron on Kane. Irish curse then from Sheamus on Del Rio. Then a white noise on Orton. Then a bro kick to Cena. Wyatt suplexes Cena onto the ladder. Kane rams Wyatt head first into the ladder. Reigns then with a spear on Kane. Then a Superman punch to Orton. And another one to Sheamus and Del Rio. Drop kick to Del Rio. Then Wyatt and a spear to Orton and Cena. Orton then with a backbreaker on Reigns. Sister Abigail and Orton. Lovely insecurity from on Wyatt from Del Rio. And then a super kick. Bro kick to Del Rio. Then a lovely uppercut from Cesaro. And then because Sheamus, I think he kind of gets Sheamus off or something, and he does an uppercut. Orton lifts Cesaro off the ladder while it's in midair, and a RKO is absolutely fucking beautiful. Orton is busted, like, he is pissing blood. Like, it's the worst kind of blood thing we've seen from happen for a long time. Kane then with a chokeslam on Reigns. Cena AAs both Kane and Orton to win. Fuck you WWE, fuck off, basically. John Cena does not need the WWE title again. This is 15 fucking title. I'm sick and tired of this guy. He's not putting over any fucking talent. He lost to Bray. He's not putting them over though. That's the problem. Doesn't matter if Bray Wyatt bet Extreme Rules. He lost because of fucking the Wyatt family and that child or whatever. He can't lose clean because he's Super Cena. And Mr. McMahon's bitch, basically. And the kids, fair, I have nothing against kids liking Cena, because at the end of the day, I would be the same probably if I was a kid. We can all say that. Like, no one can say, oh, if I was a kid, I wouldn't like Cena. We probably would. As we go on in time, we probably wouldn't. That's because obviously there's a lot of adults out there that like John Cena because they're absolute fucking idiots. Because they're fucking idiots. Simple as that. Simple as fucking that. They're fucking idiots. They're fucking no. Like a lot of the fathers there with the kids are Cena fans. They're fucking idiots. If I had my child, I'd say, look, you can go for Cena, I'll go for someone else. At the end of the day, I just think John Cena is an absolute muppet. Outside the ring, yes, Grant, he does all his charity work and all that. That don't make it. So what? It's part of what he has to do in WWE. If he had a choice, he probably wouldn't do it. I guarantee you on that one. But no, fact is, if you do, he's going to do it again in 2 months. That's his average title reign lately. It's 2 to 3 months. He'll probably lose it now to either Brock Lesnar now or somebody. Like at the end of the day, Bray Wyatt I think is ready for the WWE title. Reigns is not. Cesaro probably isn't either because he hasn't been built up yet. But Bray Wyatt has been built fucking up since late 2013, and yet Bray Wyatt has now lost. Oh, I just don't get WWE at all. I just don't get it at all. This match was a 3.5 star up to Cena winning it, quite frankly. And people can say, "What? You're taking off because Cena won?" Yeah, because I am. Because at the end of the day, it's the same bollocks. He's won it now 2 years running. Didn't he win the Money in the Bank last year or something? Or was it the year before last? No, it was last year. Yeah, it would have been. Nah, I'm just sick of him. I'm just getting sick of him, to be quite honest. So yeah. So overall, the pay-per-view wasn't bad, but it wasn't that great either. Like, there's one good match. It was good. Wouldn't say it was pay-per-view of the year, let's just say, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So yeah. I will be back on Thursday for Raw thoughts if I want to watch Raw, obviously, and yeah. So let me know what you thought of it, lads, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. So take it easy.